Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Kawil and I will make videos about Pokemon, mostly solo challenges. And the first video will be Rattata only, Pokemon Yellow version. So basically I will just name myself for a rat, because, well, why not? And of course my rival here will be named Hater, because he does hate the rat. Mostly because he can't do anything about him. So this intro is probably a little bit too long, but it will start here nicely. I will just say bye to my mom and head straight up out of the town, but the Prof Oak is trying to force me with some other kind of rat, which I will not be using in this run, because, well, you will see soon why I won't use that Pikachu. Obviously the Hater is taking the Pokemon right there. So the Prof Oak will force me with the rat thing. The Hater will challenge me to this fight with his new Eevee, who will just destroy this Pikachu, and that's why I won't be using it in this run, and I will take myself another rat soon. I think there is time I will tell about myself. I have been playing Pokemon since I was a kid, and mostly the first 4 generations. I own a black version, and I also own a Sun version, but I didn't like those very much, so I have been sticking with the 4 first generations that I enjoy the most. So the videos will surely be mostly for the first 4 generations. Now we can actually start this run while we find this level 2 Rattata, and we will catch it. I trained it to level 10, which you can see here, and I will challenge the first rival fight with my new rat. Rival sets out Spearow, but it doesn't matter because my rat is just too good. Maybe. I actually lost this first one because the Eevee was sand attacking me, so I tried again to beat this Hater with same level. And I tried this whole run to not be over leveled, and I will not use items in battle. I will use them between battles normally, but not in the battle. The second try I just wrecked these. They had no chance. And this was the first time that the Hater learned that he should really fear this little rat. Next time we head to the Peter City, a gym, where was this trainer that I beat very easily, because I have gained the level 13 already, so I'm a few levels ahead. But that didn't make much sense. And it's time to challenge Brock here. And the Brock fight was actually a little bit easier than I first thought, but maybe it's because I am 4 levels ahead already, so that might be the reason, I'm not sure. Or maybe it's the Gen 1 IE, which you can see in this Onyx battle, that he will start using Bite, so I can freely tell you. And then just Hyper Frank the little snake thing with my glorious rat. And that's the first batch obtained, and that was actually a little bit easy. He also gives me this one useless TM that I will not be using in this battle. So we head right to the Mount Moon, where we pick this item as soon as we can get rid of these 2 bats. The item was TM12, that was water organ, and it will help a lot in this run. Here I'll be challenging this Supernet, who is trying to keep these fossils all by himself, but that's not what happens, and I will take the glorious Lord Heals. This is actually the first time I found the Team Rocket, so Jesse and James, and I will just destroy them because I have gained a little bit too much level in this that point. Next is up the Rival 2 fight. She sent out Spearow, and I will just destroy it with the Hyper Fang. Also I will spit on this Sensor, but actually it happens again that he just sends attacks me and tries to make my run a little bit hard. So I miss her a few times on the Hyper Fang, and then I land one Hyper Fang and finish it up with a quick attack. At this point I tried a Misty a few times, I didn't make it, so I went all up to the Nugget Bridge and gained a little bit more level here, and at this point I am level 26, so the Misty fight will be a lot easier, even though that Starmie almost gets the little rat. Misty also gives me a TM11, which is Bubble Beam, and I will replace the Weather Gun here, because I need that Bubble Beam to destroy some ground Pokémons in this run. Next up we head up to the SSN, where we actually went well, and we pick up here. When we find it, we pick up TM for the Body Slam. That will be very useful in this run as soon as we find it here. And after where we destroyed this little boy and his glorious mirror. Here we take the Parislam TM, learn it right away. I was thinking here, should I replace Hyper Frame or Quick Attack? So it's time to destroy this Heather once again. He didn't level up too much in this between these two battles, so this is very easy again, because obviously I have gained almost that, I think like a 5 or 6 levels between these battles, where he did just get maybe 1 or 2 levels on his team. So next up we go and wrap this captain here, which I'm not sure, is it okay? This is a children's game, I think, but we did it anyway, and we did get the cut TM, so we can get to the next gym after the ships just leave me on the docks. So I'll go straight to the gym after healing. I actually tried to take the Squirtle right here, because I forgot to heal, but after the gym, I catch the one Paras on the Mount Moon, so I can put this rat for HM. So I can get to the gym, which was actually maybe the fastest time I have ever made this gym battle, because it only take like few. I find it there already, and the second one is right there, so I can just go straight to the little church and destroy his team, which includes only one Pokémon that is a huge. Actually, I think I did something on there. I'm not sure what happened there, but I am here, standing right in front of the church and destroying his big fat rat thing with a dip and finishing it with a quick attack. So all the 3 first gyms have been actually pretty easy, although that if they landed a second hit I would be maybe dead. After finishing the rock tunnel and finding our way to the Lavender Town, we go to beat that Heather once again, saving here. By this time he has actually leveled his Pokémon and got already a hero. It doesn't really matter, because this rat thing is just too good, spitting some bubbles on his Vulpix and just digging the Magnemite out of there, spitting on his Sensor, which makes these battles maybe even too easy. So next we head to the Southern City gym, where is Erika and his best Pokémons. Saving in front of her just in case, so we can reset. If the fight is too hard. But the gyms... This tangle was actually almost a problem, because I didn't... it was problem before I got my double teams up, and trust me, this double team will be the most valuable attack in this run, because now they can't hit me like it did matter, because I will just one-shot the rest of his Pokemon. And getting the 4th gym battle. Next time is time to beat the Rocket again. They still have the same team, and like the other one, this was very easy, because I think this rat is just too good. We head up to the Giovanni fight, because I did feel no fear. I think this Giovanni fight still is very easy, because I can just spit on these Pokemons and then just body slam the person out. So now we can get the Silph Go and actually continue on the Pokemon Tower, because now we can see some Pokemon there. Not sure what happened here, but there's a little blank space while we teleport to the Pokemon Tower and find this Mitsu Marble, which is actually not a problem, because I did some bubbles on him. And again this Team Rocket tries to interrupt our thing, but they didn't learn last time that they should just change their team and maybe catch some Rattatas, so they could actually have a chance, since my Rattata is just destroying them once again. After destroying this Team Rocket, I will get the Pokeflute here from this old man, which helps me to the waking up the Snorlax and continue my journey. So we will just fly to the Sledding City. After healing our Pokemon, we will be facing the Snorlax right there. If we can hit the exit here. There. So we find out the Pokeflute and attack and play some little tunes. So Snorlax gets annoyed and attacks us. So obviously we can play very well. After body slamming a few times to the Snorlax, it will be gone, even though it's fainted, it will be running away. We find our way to the next gym, which is Goga, and actually the Goga's team in the Pokemon Yellow is very interesting, since he has 3 Venonats and 1 Venomoth. And this was actually first time I found that gym battle that was very hard, and even I wiped a few times. I'm not sure, maybe 2 or 3 times I wiped it. Here was the first one reset. And the biggest reason this fight was very hard, because I did not go to heal, and I only had a 5 body slam on this battle when it started. And the first Venonat does like to use the toxic, which obviously it's not. It's poison that will increase, so it will be the end of our rat. And actually, I just should do the. So I get easily through the first one, but the second one is using psychic and missing toxic, so we can continue easily. We get the paralysis on the third one, so we start stacking our double team a few times here, so the obviously can't hit me. And this was mostly because I did not have the body slams. And then I just dig through this Venomot, which is trying to use the same thing and using the double team a few times. But our rat didn't care about it, even only this one thing, and he missed it kick. Second one. So we end up spitting on some bubbles. It's time to face our hater once again, who has actually trained his team really well this time, because his Senseless is already level 38 and my rat is 43, so I am only a few levels ahead. But the double team's rat is just too good, and then I can just spit on that Senseless, tricking to this Magneton, I'm sorry. Also digging through this Ninetales. He already has a very nice team, I'm not gonna lie. But just no match for that my team, which includes this one little rat. He actually almost got me because I only had 7 HP left when the fight in. So I will be healing, so I can get next Giovanni fight right ahead. After beating this Team Bracket once again, because they did not learn last time, they have the same team again, so they can do anything to this glorious rat. After spitting a few times on their ear, we can continue the next fight, which will be a Giovanni fight again. Saved here for just in case, but these Giovanni fights are very easy, because obviously I can't say this enough, but this rat is just too good. Even though they have a cat, I can just beat and then spit on his Rhyhorn, and after that the Nidoqueen comes. I'm daring dig hit, but it double kicks the shit out of me, so I will be resetting. And trying the fight again. With the same stretch that I dig the Nidorino out. And body slamming the person. And spitting something on it. Spitting on the Rhyhorn. And then digging the Nidoqueen, leading me to the death again. So actually this was a little bit hard. Killing the queen is the problem there. Oh, Lord is ratting, gets level 45 here. This time we had the full HP when we had the queen, and it left us 4 HP when we knocked out the queen and winning this fight for us. We talked to the president here. He's trying to give us something, but your back is full. So we destroy this antidote. And because we saved the sylph, he will give us Master Ball. Next we head up to the Pokémon Dojo, where we showed some fighting Pokémons. Who is the real fighter here? And that's our glorious rat. Mostly just body slamming his way to the victory. Even though the fighting is strong against normal Pokemon, it doesn't matter because our rat is just too good. One-shotting some Maggies and spitting on some Primeapes. We challenge this Blackberry Master, who has a Hitmonlee level 36, which we one-shot again, and then this Hitmonchan tries to Comet Punch us. After it stop fisting our little rat thing, we beat it and take the Hitmonlee here because the other one was trying to fist us. We head to the Sabrina fight, and on Pokemon Yellow, this Sabrina has a really nice team because it has level 50 Abra, Kadabra, and Alakazam. And thanks to the Gen 1 IE, the Alakazam did not use Psychic, which I am pretty sure that should have one-shot our rat, but because it used Psywave, we get easy victory. We head to the Cinnabar Island, talk to this professor who will correct our Lord Helix after we arrive. So we go a little walk here. We will get our god. So we can just put it on the PC because we are not using it on this run. Instead we are heading to the Plains Gym, which I already beat the trains, so I can just run to the plane here, saving, and starting the fight. It starts with the Ninetales, which we just use the double team tactic, and after that they have no chance, even though it did a one confuse ray. I got out of it pretty easily and spit on the Ninetales. We send us Rapidash and we dig and one-shot it. Even we are just two levels ahead of it and 2 levels down for the Arcanine, but it has no match our rat, so we get the 7th gym here. we head up to the last gym, which is obviously Giovanni once again. This time he has a team with a level 50 trio, which one-shots us. So it doesn't start well. We try to use the double team tactic here. Dactyria used Earthquake again. We landed double team kicks, so we can stack up the double team, which makes the rest of this fight very easy, obviously, because they can't hit us. We one-shot the Dactyria, get ourselves a level 55 body slam person. Sticking away from the Nidoqueen so he can't hit us. Two-shotting it, actually. He sends out the Nidoqueen, which we use the Dig again. Last he has Rhydon, so we just speed on him and get the one-shot. And that was the last patch here. So I get out of the gym, if I can land it. I'm struggling here a little bit, getting our Pokémons. So now we can head to the Elite Four. After beating our rival once again. And our rival is this level 3 monkey, so we better run away from it. We save here. So we start the fight. Yes, again leveled his team nicely. He has already a level 47 Senseless, which used the Slash and Spit and double crits our Rat. So we have to reset the game again. And even though the run was a little bit easy in the start, it's getting a lot harder when getting to the end game. This time we got our double team stacked, even though the Senseless is using Swift, which obviously can't miss. I think it's already on the first gen it can't miss. You can tell me if I'm wrong. But one thing, we next took the Magneton out. He used a Potion in here. I'm not sure what's happened there. Thought he should have a Hyper Potion here. And this Kadabra gets one-shots once again. And the Vaporeon here used Fist Armor and Haste, which makes our double teams useless, and he hyper bumps and we die. So it's time to our third attempt. Again we start the double teaming, and Senseless use the Swift here again. Used it 3 times, so which leaves the Rat on the half HP. Then we can body slam it and spit on me. Next up is the Execute, which is very easy, just 2 body slams. The Magneton, so we can dig, leaving it to the 1 HP and spitting on it. Next up is Ninetales, which we can dig again. And then spit it. The kind of package, one-shotted. This leaves the Vaporeon only. Choose again Haze, so I played for the save and stack up the double team again a few times. And then just body slamming to the victory. So we have found our way to the Elite Four. We have level 65 Rat. When we head up to the Lorelei fight, saving it. And the thing in the Gen 1 is I actually like the Elite Four a lot, because in my opinion they have great teams, except the Bono, which I'm not the only one who thinks his team sucks. With 2 Onix, there's no really reason why he has those. But back to the Lorelei fight, we stacked up our double team again, so we can just body slam his team. Body slam Jinx, which is one shot. He sends our last Lapras, which missed Adria Pump, and we get ourselves a victory. So we quickly heal and head up to the Bruno fight. I saved here, not sure why, because the fight is usually an easy one. And I actually did wipe here. I think 1 or 2 times even. I started using the double team strat. And Mukan lands a fire punch and gets a burn, which makes this fight very hard because it halves our attack, which will make us lose this battle, I think. Yeah, because we did no damage to the Machamp and he crits. So we try again. And this time we start double teaming on the Onix, like we should do. He digs, so we can just free double team. And no way he can't hit us anymore. We can just kill it with a dig. We can body slam the Hitmonchan away. Body slam the Hitmonlee. And spit on him. Spit on the Onix, which leaves only Machamp out, which we can body slam and then spit on Machamp, which will lead us to the victory. Use the Ether here for the body slam, so we can have PP. Next up is Rattata. Who leads out with a Gengar. We dig it, but the Gengar actually plays very nicely here, using the substitute, so our deck can't really do anything. Mega Draining. Using substitute again. After we land the one deck, it's gone, so we can just body slam the Gulp, who makes us confused. We are gonna hit ourselves. After that, we can land a body slam. Next up is Haunter, which is a one shot. Arbok, which is a one shot. We got level there, so he sends us a level 60 Gengar, almost a one shot, but because Gen 1i he tries to use Pre-meter, and we got ourselves an easy victory. At this point, I went out of the Elite Four, and I went looking for some ethers, elixirs, and PP ups, so we can have enough PP to win this battle. I think we first tried the Gyarados here. Tried to body slam it. Got it. Easy. Sets up Dragonite, which is Hyper Beams. And one shots us. So this time I again, the Gyarados, use Dragon Rage, and Hydro Pumps. It's crits and we're dead again. This last fight was actually a little hard. This was the third time now I used the double team. And then body slammed it a few times. At this point I realized that I have not enough PP to beat the last fight, so I think I just give up here. Because I had one body slam left here. So we get ourselves a few levels here. We are level 70. And now we have full PBs when we find some elixirs out. So we can use our double team set again. Which will leave us a much easier time with this lance. We almost one-shot the Gyarados, so we spit on him, finish it up. We can body slam the Dragonite here, body slam the other Dragonite here, we send our Aerodactyl, which we can spit and almost get the one-shot. It actually lands a wing attack here, but it make not any damage. So we can continue our fight to the Dragonite, which can't hit us and will leave us to the victory. So there's only a one champion left, and it will be our loud rival, the Hater. Rattata is level 71, and here I think we used Ether on the body slam just in case, saved, and went to the last fight. And this time he has a very nice team. His Senseless is already level 61, but he can't do anything to us, and we can just freely get our double teams up for the whole 6 times. And then just start spitting on him with the Bubble Beam. And the Bubble Beam is actually very good thinking that we got it from the second gym and we are using it all game through, even in the last fight here. Trials and Ninetales dice for the one shot, Magneton dice for the one shot, and at this point I realized that I may be overleveled a little bit. We can get there Pokémon easily, which will makes us to the true champion here. Even though the rival has a nice team, it can't beat our team, which is the result of a lot of thinking, a lot of hard work, and you can see it right here on the Hall of Fame. And it's a rat. So thank you for joining my first video. I will make